Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel! Have you ever caught yourself staring in the mirror, picking apart every little flaw? Or maybe you've replayed a conversation in your head a dozen times, cringing at something you said. If you've ever felt like your own harshest critic, trust me, you are not alone. It's so easy to fall into the trap of negative self-talk, and it can feel like a heavy weight on your shoulders. But what if I told you that you have the power to change that narrative? What if you could learn to be your own biggest cheerleader instead of your biggest critic? Today, we re-diving deep into a topic that is crucial for our happiness and well-being: how to build a genuinely positive self-image. It's not about being arrogant or ignoring your flaws. It's about learning to see yourself with kindness, compassion, and acceptance. This journey is one of the most important ones you'll ever take, and it starts right now. So, what exactly is self-image? Simply put, it's the mental picture you have of yourself. It's a collection of beliefs about your appearance, your abilities, your personality, and your worth. This picture isn't always accurate. It's painted by our past experiences, the messages we received from family and friends, societal standards, and yes, that inner critic we just talked about. A negative self-image can act like a filter, making you see only the bad stuff. You might get 10 compliments in one piece of criticism, but which one do you focus on? Exactly. This negative filter can hold you back from trying new things, from pursuing your dreams, and from forming healthy relationships, because deep down, you might not feel worthy of them. The good news is that this mental picture isn't set in stone. It's more like a painting that you can add to and change over time. By consciously choosing to add brighter, more positive colors, you can transform how you see yourself. The first, and perhaps most powerful, step in this transformation is to become aware of your inner voice. Pay attention to yourself. What are you telling yourself throughout the day? Is your inner monologue supportive and encouraging, or is it critical and judgmental? For the next few days, try to be a detective of your own thoughts. You could even jot them down in a notebook or on your phone. When you find yourself thinking something negative, like "I'm so awkward" or "I'll never be good enough," just notice it without judgment. The goal here isn't to immediately shut it down, but simply to recognize it. You might be surprised by how often these negative thoughts pop up automatically. This awareness is your starting point. You can't change a habit you don't know you have. Recognizing the pattern is the first massive step towards breaking it. Once you've become aware of that negative inner critic, it's time to challenge it. Think of it like a debate. When that voice says, "You completely messed up that presentation," don't just accept it as fact. Question it. Ask yourself, is that really true? Did I completely mess it up? Or were there parts that went well? Look for evidence that contradicts the negative thought. Maybe you made a great point, or someone told you they found it helpful. Most negative self-talk is based on exaggeration and or-nothing thinking. By challenging these thoughts with logic and evidence, you start to weaken their power. A fantastic technique is to reframe the thought. Instead of "I failed," try "This was a learning experience. What can I do differently next time?" This simple shift moves you from a place of self-blame to a place of growth and empowerment. It's about turning your inner critic into an inner coach. Now, let's talk about the power of positive affirmations. I know, for some people, this might sound a bit cheesy, but hear me out. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to challenge and overcome negative thoughts. The key is to make them believable for you. If you're struggling with self-worth, jumping straight to "I am perfect" might feel like a lie. Instead, try something gentler, like "I am learning to accept myself," or "I am worthy of love and respect." Find phrases that resonate with you. You can write them on sticky notes and put them on your mirror, your desk, or as your phone's background. The more you see and repeat them, the more they begin to sink into your subconscious mind, gradually replacing the old negative scripts. It's like creating new, positive pathways in your brain. Over time, these new thoughts will become more automatic, and that positive self-talk will start to feel natural. Another essential piece of the puzzle is to practice self-compassion. This means treating yourself with the same kindness, care, and understanding that you would offer to a good friend. Think about it. If your friend was having a hard time, would you tell them they're a failure? Of course not! You'd offer them support, encouragement, and a listening ear. So why are we so harsh on ourselves? When you make a mistake or face a setback, Take a moment to pause. Acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to feel disappointed or frustrated. Then, offer yourself some words of kindness. Say to yourself, this is really tough right now, but I'm doing my best. Or it's human to make mistakes, and I can get through this. Self-compassion isn't about making excuses. It's about recognizing our shared humanity. Everyone struggles. Everyone messes up. Treating yourself with kindness during those moments is not a sign of weakness. It's a profound act of strength. Your environment also plays a huge role in yourself. Take a look at the people you spend the most time with and the content you consume. Do they lift you up or bring you down? It's incredibly difficult to maintain a positive self-image if you're constantly surrounded by criticism or negativity. It might be time to set some boundaries with people who are overly critical or This doesn't mean you have to cut everyone out of your life, but it might mean limiting your time with them or having an honest conversation about how their words affect you. The same goes for social media. Curate your feed. Unfollow accounts that make you feel inadequate or trigger comparison. Follow people and pages that inspire you, educate you, and make you feel good about yourself. Your mental space is precious. Protect it fiercely by filling it with positivity and encouragement. Let's also focus on what your body can do. Not just how it looks. In a world so focused on appearance, it's easy to forget that our bodies are incredible instruments. They allow us to walk, run, dance, hug the people we love, and experience the world. Shift your focus to gratitude for your body's abilities. Engage in physical activities that you genuinely enjoy. It doesn't have to be an intense workout at the gym. It could be dancing in your living room, going for a walk in nature, stretching, or playing a sport. When you move your body in a way that feels good, you build a connection with it that's based on appreciation and respect rather than judgment. This shift in perspective can be revolutionary for yourself. Celebrate your strengths, your endurance, and your ability to move through life. Your body is your partner on this journey, so treat it with kindness. A powerful way to build self-esteem is by celebrating your accomplishments, no matter how small they seem. We often have a tendency to downplay our successes and focus on what we haven't done yet. It's time to change that. Keep a win jar or a success journal. At the end of each day or week, write down something you're proud of. Did you finally tackle that task you'd been procrastinating on? Did you handle a difficult conversation with grace? Did you make someone smile? Write it down. Acknowledging your wins, big and small, reinforces your sense of competence, and when you're having a tough day, you can look back at your journal and remind yourself of all the amazing things you've done. This isn't about bragging. It is about giving yourself the credit you deserve and building a library of evidence that proves you are capable and valuable. Finally, remember that building a positive self-image is a journey, not a destination. There will be good days and bad days, and that's perfectly okay. Some days, your inner critic might be louder than others. The goal isn't to be perfectly positive all the time. That's unrealistic. The goal is progress, not perfection. It's about having the tools to navigate those tough moments with more grace and self-compassion. Be patient with yourself. You are unlearning years, maybe even decades, of negative conditioning. It takes time and consistent effort, but every small step you take, every negative thought you challenge, every moment of self-compassion, every small win you celebrate as a victory, you are rewriting your own story, one positive thought at a time. And you are so worthy of a story filled with self-love, confidence, and happiness. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I truly hope these tips help you on your path to a more positive and compassionate relationship with yourself. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and do you forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you miss our future videos. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which of these strategies are you excited to try first? Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.